Good morning, happy Saturday, happy weekend. I am back out exploring on another adventure. Today I am at the Summerlee Museum, which is the Scottish Industrial Life Museum. Free entry. I have been here before for the exhibitions inside and outside. Great little day out, and I've been here before for the car show, the classic car show last year as well, so there's videos up for that. But today I'm going to go back in and explore the outside, go for a walk around, see what's new, see some new things and same things, and just have a fun day really, and go inside as well. So it can be a long video, but I will focus on a lot of the things that are really cool at this museum, outside and inside. A lot to see, a lot to do, so join me today for this video. Let's go. So look at these big gates. Summerlee Museum, open 7 days, 10 till 4 PM. and 10 to 5 during spring and summer. Admission is free. Let's get inside. Look how different it looks without the cars here. Last time I was here. That's the little tram stop. I don't know if they do the tram anymore. I heard rumours that the tram was coming back, but I'm not sure how true that is. But this time I'm going to go around anti-clockwise, round the outside, and see all the different exhibitions going on, and then we can get inside and see the museum as well. Some cool little things outside as well. I think is that a press? A lot of big contraptions here. And you can have a look around. That's a punching and shearing machine. 1890. I'm going to go down that way and explore. A big rail steam crane, 1944. Wow. So if you're new to my channel and you're wondering, what am I doing? I am just exploring some of the UK and beyond on my channel, and enjoying some new things and some old things this year, and I'll be back to enjoy a lot of things that I enjoy abroad, like Orlando, Florida, theme parks, Universal Studios, Disney, all these things. But whilst I'm not travelling away and I'm here in the UK, I like to do things like this. It says here Springbok articulated locomotive, 1956. Absolutely incredible. This is just sitting here, you can just walk around. I'm probably going to say that all day, because there's some pretty awesome things here at this museum and the outside exhibits. This is still the tram now. I haven't seen any tram yet, but I'll show you, if I see a tram, I'm going to try and get a ticket to go on it, because it would be really cool to get on that. It's been a very long time since it's ran, but I'll be honest, I don't think it is running at the moment still. I'm not going to be able to show absolutely everything in this museum or exhibit. This is one small outside section that's here. It's just absolutely crazy that this is still sitting here intact in this condition. All these different parts. And look at that there. Vertical plate bending. Was that rolls? Stone planing machine? Can't even read. Just the size of these things. Yeah, so much to see here, and we're going to see a lot more, so hopefully stick around, hit subscribe for this content and more. A little plug there to hopefully see if you can join my community here. Just recently reached 1 million views on this channel, which I'm very grateful for. Now we're going to go into this big shed here, and what is in the shed seems to be a lot of different history and artifacts. Can I call it artifacts? I don't know. I mean, man's first structural material, timber. Seeing some history of some use there of timber with ships and stuff. Yeah, a lot of timber history in here. There's some tools over there, some more equipment, local woodlands. A lot of scrap here, but again a lot of history. The British Thomson Houston Company induction motor. Just think of the stories of all this sitting here. A bandsaw. Now to cross over the bridge, it'd be awesome. I keep saying it, the tram. It'd be so cool to see and beyond going over this bridge. And the sun's coming out. The sun is coming out and it's staying dry. There has been a bit of rain overnight, but it's going to be a good day. It's a nice day so far. You can see some of the views there. Yeah, it's going to be a nice day. I might go on a few adventures today and record a few videos today. Just walking down the middle of the tram tracks, making sure I look both ways just in case. I can hear a train, but that's the actual train over there. I'm going to go into these old cottages and have a look inside. Now they have different cottages, different rooms with different eras, different years. It'll take you back in time. So let's go and start. Let's go straight in and have a look at some. I'll just do an overview of each room. Get 1910 and 10s. Oh wow. Very similar feeling to the old tenement home, the house that we went to in Glasgow, the time capsule little museum, a tenement museum that we went. That video is up as well if you want to check that out. Right. Let's go. I'll go here. There's so many, there's lots of them to have a look at. So I'll just keep this rolling. We'll keep it going. You're 1880s now. Going really back. Wow. Got the cot there. Got the beds again. And these little kind of in-shots. And the old stove. That's what they used as their stove and heating. With the coal there. So where else we go? Where are we now? 1840s cottage. Like a little toy horse and carriage. A big bit of, what's that, chicken or turkey? Some food there. The clothes hanging up. And the bed just there. the bike. Do not touch the bike. Oh. The old wash house. I like that they've got the story as if you're here in the wash house with them back in the time. Back in the day. Incredible manual labour. Like, just when you think about wash machines and everything else just now. Just, yeah, how times have changed. Now we're stepping back in time, the 1980s. Something I can kind of relate to.
The water in Majorca don't taste like what it oughta.
Got the bike and the comics. I am loving the 1960s vibe. I am loving this as the Hoover. I just love the feel, the vibe, the colours, the music. Love it. Absolutely love this. Even the bird at the window.
My hands aren't hard, they're soft. Yours are soft too, aren't they?
Well, I suppose they are quite. I think my fairy liquid sees to that.
All those fluffy bubbles.
Yes, it makes specially soft bubbles. That means it's soft for my hands.
Let's check the gardens. The back gardens of these homes. Now, I grew up something similar of this. This was like a, feels like me in my younger days. Not quite the shelter. Got the bomb shelter there, but just the kind of the fencing, the paths, the feel, and this kind of look is very similar to myself when I was very young here in Scotland. This is the back kitchen or kitchenette area, the washroom area of the 1940s kitchen. So you see the front, you can run the back here and see inside.
Wow!
This is so cool. Still can't believe this is all free just to walk around. I say that quite a lot with the free museums, but it's true, they put so much effort and time into making this work, and yeah, a lot of things go behind the scenes, and you can really tell. So yeah, we do appreciate it. I appreciate it, all the hard work that it takes to keep this going, things like this going. Yeah, let's go and check out the old mining area now. Check out some old mines, see if we can find any gold. The Summerlee Coal Company. Look at this. So cool. So looks like the mine is down there. Yeah, love this. I don't do any mine tours or anything like that. I've seen videos before of like a place in America, really. I don't know if anything in the UK. I maybe have to look into that, but I haven't seen anything. Well, I've seen nothing here, but I have seen things in America where you can go on mine tours. You can go into mines like that and get a tour of the mines, which would be really, really awesome. I would love to travel the US more and see things like that, maybe one day. Just all a matter of finding the time and obviously finance for it as well, but yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day, but for now we are exploring Summerlee Museum, which is great. This is so cool. I sometimes forget what I have shown previously when I've been here, but I'll still show the cool little things that you might just walk by and not take your time to usually. Maybe I've walked by this before, but I'm pretty sure I've shown this, but just look at that. Just history. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. You are kidding me. Mine tours? I have never seen this before. Available here at 10 AM, please knock if padlock is off. If padlock is on, a tour is underway. No under 5s. Last tour 3 PM. What? No way do they do mine tours here. What is going on? What? I did not know this. It does say no filming right enough. No filming. Which is a shame. So, I would still do it probably, but I wouldn't be able to take any photos or films. But I never knew that. There you go. How weird is that I was talking about that? And then I seen that sign. It's good to see some restoration works going on here. Last time I was here, this was a little bit worse for wear, but this is what's this called the Blue Train, driving, battery, trailer and motor coach. Looks like it's protected just now and getting a bit of work done, which is good. Glasgow Electric, Glasgow Class 311 Blue Train, driving, battery, trailer number 977844. Just in case you're wondering how I know this, I'm reading that. It's not all off the top of my head. I am definitely not an expert in anything, never mind trains, but this is cool. Again, just here to see and walk around and take in the history. Just going down the stairs of the big Blue Train. Look how tranquil this is here. Got a few ducks, got Summerlee ducks swimming away. Just gonna cross over this little bridge. Very, very peaceful. No fishing. Yeah, this is nice. Nice and relaxing. And it is really, even today, it's a nice day in my opinion. Like I say, the sun's came out a little bit there, but it's still warm, it's dry for now. But in the summer, it gets busy here. And I can see why. It is really, really cool. Nice place to kind of walk around and take in the history. I keep saying, I know. That is the main museum there. So we walked in the front and we went right round the outside. Still got a few things I want to see outside here, and then we're going to get inside and check out the museum in there and the exhibitions and see what's going on inside. So this canal that we've been looking at is called the Monkland Canal. It allowed local mined coal to be transported to Glasgow. How awesome is that? And you've got the Vulcan Glasgow boat right there. Think of the history in that. It cannot get inside, I don't think. I think you used to get inside, be able to get inside. I love the fact that this is still intact and it's here. It gives you the history. And once we're inside, we can overlook, in that area, overlook kind of ruins, if you want to call it, but the kind of foundations. And go outside as well, actually, go outside that little path there. We're going to go and look at that in a moment. The old factory days, the layout of the old factory, way back in the day, in Scottish industrial life. Let's see if this works. Last time I couldn't really get anywhere near this, so let's go for number 1 and see if we can hear some talking.
Please turn me till the message plays.
Nope, nothing's happening. Nothing is going. Oh, nothing's working. Just my luck.
Born and brought up in Glasgow, just up from
There we go, eventually.
cathedral. So in the very heart of
working.
Glasgow, where Glasgow originated. Well, that was the stretch of the Monkland Canal I knew. The one that came in to Glasgow from the East End. Never thinking of its source or anything. As far as I was concerned, this Monkland Canal belonged solely to this part of Glasgow, nothing more. Very often we would walk home from school along the banks of the Monkland Canal. And I remember one occasion, two boyfriends, we were larking about, and my school bag landed in the canal.
I don't think you can get in the Vulcan, but I'm going to risk it. I'm risking it. So we can see inside the window. You see a few things in there, but it isn't opened. It's giving you some information of what the Vulcan did in its journey. Yeah, it's been sitting here for a long time, by the looks of it. So this is like a memorial garden I'm going to walk through just now, because it gives us a view of a few things. We can see the old ironworks area in there with the foundations. We can see this contraption here. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what that is. Last time I was trying to figure it out and I still don't know what it is. Can anyone help me out here? What this would be? Is it an old structure? Is it an old pillar? Did it produce heat and come out here and do its thing into the factory? Just making things up, but I don't know. I am not too sure. It would be very, very interesting. I'm sure I could find out somewhere. There's something, there will be information somewhere that will tell us. Well, I think I've seen everything I want to see outside, and now I'm going to go inside and show a few things. I'm not going to show everything that's inside. I'll show you some of the cool stuff, some of the cool things that I think is really cool. So let's get inside and see what's going on. There seems to be a little fair going on inside, all the different historic information fair, different types of history, like police history and things like that. I'll have a look in a moment. But just now, taking a little walk around. The old uniform here. prize of steel. Clydesdale Works, the Waverley Iron and Steel Company. Now it's not too busy, famous last words, and even last time I was here, it's always very difficult to get to some areas and see a few things, so I'm capturing a few areas, a few things I wasn't able to see or getting near last time, which is why I like to go to the same places over and over again, like I keep saying, because there's always new things going on. Even just now when I walked into the museum, I'll put a clip in just now, there's a few events on over the year which you can come, they put on here, which is free as well, and you can come along and check it out. So there's always something going on in these kind of places, so always double check if you want to have a day out, make a day of it and go on your own adventure. What's happening here? Press and hold the button to see the steam hammer work. That's cool. The old fire pump here. These different zones that you can walk through. Old dental surgeon. Got a chair, old dental chair. The clothes. Even the signs, old signs. Look at this old desk. What's this here? Oh, look at that. The Co-op pediment. Cinema shows, look at this cinema show sign on the cinema seat, the old cinema seat, 1930. Even with the time showing you when the next programme begins. I love this cinema show sign. The cinema seat. So that's the Western Electric Cinema projector. The old wine and spirits sign here. We'll go inside. Oh! I forgot that we had that little dance area here. The old music, look at the music. I don't know how much I can play of it. Got this big round metal structure. So this is this identity room. Different parades, different outfits. Pendants, flags, the fight for the franchise. So that was kind of striking, people who went on strike. A lot of history of those moments.
the miners' strike in 1984 was different to other strikes the miners had been involved in the sense that we were fighting for our industry and our communities. In Scotland, we already had 6 colonies closed.
Into war industry at war during the wartime. An old helmet, gas mask, war badge, certificate.
Local men volunteer and head off to fight the war to end all wars. Amongst them, the 1st Battalion Lanarkshire Volunteer Regiment. Lanarkshire women are busy producing vital munitions at Moss End Projectile Factory and equally vital horseshoes at Cottages Ironworks. War has to be funded. It's an expensive business, and the military devised a novel scheme to raise money. Julian the Tank is toured throughout the country. Crowds gather to see this wonder of modern technology. Good citizens all over the country throw their spare change into the tank bank and buy war bonds, raising millions of pounds to purchase more tanks, ships and guns to help the war effort. Heavy industries, many factories closed, others scaled down production, and unemployment rises. It's now 1939, and World War II begins. Spanners and drills as much as guns and bombs, therefore many engineers and steel workers are exempt from copper. Despite this, some exempt workers choose to fight at the front line, and again women are conscripted to work in the factories.
I came upstairs because you get an overview. Some of the things that I've had a look at. You can see about some tables of some of the fairs. We get a better view of things like this going on. See that going on down? So I believe there is a new museum or exhibition coming soon, I think. The Artful, is that Cottages? That's going to be the 30th of March, the 9th of June. So I can't say it up just now, but here's a quick peek, a preview of what's coming. We'll have a look at this big contraption here. Well, there we have it. I have enjoyed another trip back to Summerlee Museum. All cars stop here. It would be awesome, I know I've said it, to get on the tram one day here. Hopefully the tram comes back one day. But yeah, that's it. That's it from today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. Back here, 2025 at Summerlee Museum. So on that note, whilst I wait here for the tram that's not coming, thank you all for watching, hope you're all well, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, bye bye. And just before I put the camera away, there's a train that stopped right next to the car park. Look at this, Josiah's Wish, a Freightliner, a Wyoming, you see that Genesee in Wyoming company. How cool is that? Waiting for that train to go by there. I just heard that noise. There you go. How awesome is that? Now what are the odds of that stopping right here in the car park? That looks so cool. wasted quite a long time waiting to see if the train's going to move, and I don't think I can wait anymore. I need to be somewhere else right now. So there you go. What's the odds of that? Seeing that? Really cool. Something different. So always when I walk away, the video is back on. The train is moving. Josiah's wish is leaving. And just so you know, that was a good half an hour that I did wait. I'm only joking, I'm only kidding. It's about 15 minutes I was waiting. So on that note, thank you all for watching again. Hopefully I will see you all in the next video. There's Asda.